Hi, welcome back from spring break. I'm sure this is a little different for you online here. I know it's a little different for me. This is my first video, so bear with me. First of all, we'll go through the announcements. Hopefully you've already seen this. It's about the syllabus addendum, and we'll go there and look at that in a minute. The highlights of that are that the computer lab and libraries are closed. You need to use your own equipment and internet or find it somewhere. If you can't find what you need, contact me immediately. Don't drop the course because of this. We will figure out something. Then the second item is the final project, or Game 4, has been changed to extra credit. I've changed the tentative schedule. I added a week to most of the due dates. I added a grace period of 1 week to all of the assignments, both previous and current assignments. So if you turn something in up to 1 week after the posted date, it won't be counted late. However, you need to pretend that the grace period doesn't exist and only use it as a last resort. Otherwise, you're going to end up behind. Exam 2 will be online. You'll have unlimited time, open book, open note, open internet. You may log in multiple times and it will automatically save each time. I changed all late penalties to 10% off for every 2 weeks instead of every 1 week. The maximum 30% off, and that's retroactive. I've updated my office hours. That's handled online now. The school has determined you can change to pass-fail if you want. I think you have 7 days from today to do that. They said you had 7 days to do it. I don't know from what date. I assume it's from today. You need to check with the school where you plan to get your four-year degree first, though, because they won't allow pass-fails for classes in your major usually. There are a few that won't allow them at all. The kind of things you can usually get away with doing are your history, English, things like that if you're in programming. If you are in programming, you usually can't do a pass-fail on a programming class or on a business class if your major's in the School of Business. Be very careful about that. Check out your school in advance before you go changing to pass-fail, because once you've changed it to pass-fail, you can't change back. And if they don't allow it, you might have to take the course again or the equivalent someplace else. Remember that you may continue turning in late work and extra credit through Sunday, the day before finals week. If you have a D or an F on that date, you may turn in those items through Friday of finals week. Remember to check the assignment folder called Extra Credit All Semester. If you want to do the LinkedIn assignment worth up to 100 extra credit points, you need to start immediately, because there's a lot of things to do and you need to send emails to various people asking for connections and stuff like that. You'll need time for them to respond. If you want to earn all of the points available, you need to start now. You may still do the resume assignment, but you'll have to communicate with Career Services via email instead of just taking it to them. You'll need to start early so that they'll have time to respond. Instead of attending computer meetings for extra credit, you can attend webinars or online meetings, and I'll try to get you some information on that. And then I have the link to the addendum for the syllabus right here, and you can just click on that. It's basically the same thing I just put in the announcement. So you'll want to download either the document or the PDF file of that. I'll go ahead and download the Word version. You should put yours wherever your folder is for this course, and you should have a folder in your class on your computer for this course. I've got new information for contacting me. You can contact me via text or email to set up a meeting, and I can work around your schedule. We can meet by phone, text, or remote computer. I have the following available: Skype, Collaborate on Blackboard, and Zoom. I also have a means of setting up a session where I can view your computer screen if you so choose. I use TeamViewer for that. I'm going to check and see if Collaborate and Zoom allow me to see your screen. Got instructions on how to download TeamViewer and set it up in the resources area. All of the direct services of the college, all the offices are closed, but people are still there, so you can email them. They should be changing all the websites to give you all that information if it wasn't already available there. If there's something you need and you don't see it, let me know and I'll try to find it. The debugging problems and coding questions, pretty much like before, except you can't go see the free tutor on campus anymore. In Zybooks, we're in chapter 10. I'll go over the ending of that in a different video, because I don't think we ever got around to showing how to do the words, how to count words. And then we'll have chapter 11 for classes, and then we'll be done with Zybook for the semester. And we'll switch to game 4 and 2 games. So we'll have game 1, 2, and 3. Game 4, which was going to be the final project, is now for extra credit. There's still one regular exam to go. That's going to be done on Blackboard instead of on paper. It'll be a week or two after we finish Zybooks. As you can see here, instead of classroom lectures, I'm going to be attempting some videos that I create myself. I'm also going to endeavor to go through the programs after they already do, go through them completely. If you're turning them in late, you can work along and turn them in. You'll be counted off for being late, but at least you can still turn them in. And I am going to go back in time. I'll at least go back to program 7. If anybody needs anything before that, let me know. I'm going to split these up into lecture videos, a separate video for introduction to the current program assignment, and separate videos for going over programs that already do. So you can watch any or all of them. You're not required to watch any of them except for the lecture part. I have the ability to do a live webinar session. I kind of think that may cause more anxiety than it helps, because then you'd have to make time in your schedule, which is likely changed since all of this started. So I don't want to make anything like that where you have to visit it at a specific time. If I do make anything like that, I'll record it, and then you can watch it whenever you want. Late work has to be submitted by 11 p.m. of the Sunday that starts finals week if you have a C average or better. If you have a D or an F average at that point, you may continue submitting late assignments through Friday at 11 p.m. of finals week. Course withdrawal. The original date was April 10th. It's now April 17th. But please, please, please talk to me before you consider dropping. Okay, especially if it has to do with the online situation. And here's the new schedule. I highly suggest if you don't print out the whole thing, at least print out these 2 pages. So what we'll be doing first, I'm going to make the video for program 10 and the video for Zybook 11, 1 through 5, and have those out there hopefully today and Monday the 30th. And then program 10 is due tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, I'll have the video for Zybooks 6 through 10. You'll need to have all of Zybook 11 done by Wednesday night. On March 5th, we'll start with the games program, and we'll do program 11. And then we'll do some review for exam 2, and I will open up. All right, if you have any questions on any of this, please email me or send me a text or send me a question on the question and answer forum if you think it would have to do with the whole class. So that's it for now. Thank you.